First. Swifty is first. You are first. So we have what do we have left? We have 3 full spaces to go. I've started on the 4th, and hopefully I get to finish that today. Good, good. The ads are over. See, I've got a section that I've kind of did the basics in. I just need to add flowers, and then that section's done. So that shouldn't take too long. Flowers and lights, actually. And then I've got 3 whole sections left to do. This is an old one. This is the one with the cartridges that you just push in. Well, I can't get it in. Huh. You just push it in and draw. It's liquid, but it's not liquid that I put in it myself. Hi, Karen. Happy what are we, Tuesday today, right? Yeah, happy Tuesday. So as you can see, I've started down at number 7, so I just need to... I did stop, I started again. I started again, but I'll stop again soon. No, it's not tobacco, it's just nicotine in that. It's just nicotine is all. Okay, and what's going on with you, Swifty? What was your diagnosis? This chair's making some funny noises. What was your diagnosis? Oh, I've heard of that, fibromyalgia. My friend has that back in Norfolk. I don't know what it is, but she's got it. She tends to have everything. So here's the section that I need to finish. So what is it exactly, Swifty? And hi, Irene, as well. Sorry, I was mid chat. How are you, Irene? All right. Yeah, we had a great Sunday stream. We did 2 hours. It was just on that new game that we've been playing. What was you up to on Sunday to miss it? What happened? So is it like rheumatoid arthritis? But some sort of fibromyalgia. Okay, let me just finish off these trees. So I made this last night, and when I got home today, I wanted a flower section, another flower section, and I thought this would be great, and it fitted perfectly. Again, they're all sets to 3x3, so there's no mistakes. And that's just going to be straight lines. So we need to finish that today and add lights as well. I might put the lights in now, actually. Don't be nervous, Irene. It'll be for the best. Whatever you talk about, it'll be for the best. So is it a good form of fibromyalgia then? So it won't degrade, which is a good thing, right? So you got the best of a bad bunch? Is that what you're saying? Oh. Okay then, well, could it have been a worse thing? I'll ask my friend about it, Swifty, because she's had it for years, and I don't know, you know, what she does and if she takes medicines and stuff. Hey, Gaiman. How are you? All right? Happy Tuesday. I tried to catch you streaming, Gaiman, and I do sometimes manage it, and sometimes I'm just way too busy. Good to hear you're good, man. And thanks for the shout-outs you do as well. Much appreciated. Irene, what was you up to on Sunday? To miss. There's supposed to be a heat wave this weekend, guys. SRM Gaming, I know you're in the UK, so get ready. It's going to be 29 degrees on Saturday. So this is a separator. It's not a fence, it's just a separator. You don't hop over it, you just run through it. They're lovely colourful mushrooms that light up at night. Kind of gives your farm a neon glow actually, which is kind of cool. Yes, you are correct, Willie. It is an event. I've not played Farm Sim 2022 gaming. Is it any good? I tend to not like the real looking live ones. I like cartoony looking games, and it's a bit more in depth, those sort of farm simulator games. It takes the fun out of it for me, so I don't ever play them. I think Exile said she played one once and her tractor got stuck on a fence and she gave up. She couldn't get the tractor to get off the fence. But I can see the appeal. Hey Kitty. Happy Tuesday. I'm just finishing up this lovely little section that I created off stream. I keep showing it, but as you can see I've got 3 whole sections left to go and this is the 4th that I'm just completing now. Have they given us a date, have they, of tomorrow? Wow, I heard people complaining because they still hadn't given us a date. Swifty, you will keep buying animals. What did we discuss about animal purchases? You purchase animals, they'll take your money. You need like 10 million to start getting animals, I swear. You're buying too many animals and they make you poor. Have you bought animals though, Swifty? That's the question. I love the fact that there's just 2 colours that this keeps popping up. That's my favourite. What was the test about, Irene? And not in the past hour. So the past 24 hours you have been buying animals and you wonder why you're poor now. Just don't buy any more. Just concentrate on crops. Yeah. Farm Together looks great just because it's so colourful and cartoony, and there are touches of like such prettiness to the game. I find myself sometimes looking at the shops and at the details and the posters in the background, and I really appreciate stuff like that. Yeah, don't buy animals, game, and not until you've got a lot of money. They'll bleed you dry. They will bleed you dry. This is all done. Now for this section. I really was debating in this section whether to do flowers or not, and I'm still undecided on whether these should be flowers or just like, I don't know, shops, or maybe a little, or the little mini shops, maybe a row of them somewhere. I don't know. I mean, I do want flowers. I do like having the money. Swifty wants peacocks. Swifty, I'm telling you, you buy them peacocks, you're gonna be skint. Irene, sometimes having a Chinese the next day tastes way better than the day that you bought it. I always think so anyway. Yeah, it's good to have them for your quests. But they do take a lot of money. I had to reset my farm once because I started with animals and it was a terrible mistake. I just couldn't feed them. I had no money and I couldn't feed them. So I had to start all over. Oh, that's wrong. I had to start all over again. I was so annoyed. Yeah, those tables, they'll get your money, won't they? That's all I've got left to do is the tables. Yeah, luckily in this game nothing dies, so not feeding your animals is no big deal. But as you know, I've got farm hands, so they will continually feed them. Yeah, mine are too, Swifty. So not feeding them is not possible unless you just remove the farm hand, of course. Yeah. I've still got one more farmhand left to use actually. I'm going to use that in one of the spaces with fish, I think. I've got some rolls. I might just do like a nice chicken roll or something. So what do you do with your farmhands then, Swifty? What are your farmhands doing? Trees? Oh, sorry, not Swifty. I was talking to Kitty. Sorry, Kitty. You said you don't put farmhands on animals till after you recycle. What does that mean? I'm confused. And Kitty, what are you putting your farmhands on if not the other animals? No probs, Irene. I love that these lights are just yellow and purple. Oh, no, they've changed. Oh, I see. Okay, so you unlock everything and then recycle. Sometimes I don't know if Karen's watching, so I will just say what you said, Swifty. So Karen, if you want to just check out Swifty's message. Okay, that's all done. Now all we need to do is put the flowers down. I think I am going to flower this section. I was really debating it, but... I didn't know, Willie. I didn't know how many it was going to take. I just hoped that I had a lot to spare and I had the ingredients to level it up. I didn't try and second guess what the warehouse was going to ask for. It doesn't go above 130,000 diamonds though. So at level 200 you're not paying a fortune. It's really not that much considering. Surely, Kitty, you'd be better off you getting farmhands, though, all of them. You could make a shit ton of money. Oh. I hope, Willie, you're not asking me how many diamonds it took to level up my warehouse to 200. No, I don't. I don't have too many ads. My ads are like one every 45 minutes. The first ad you got, I think, sounded very quick, so it might be the second just to cover the first, but I don't have that many ads. It's actually on the normal setting. Sorted. Oh my god. I don't know. I mean, looking at the warehouse right now, I think for about 100 levels it was over 100k, right? And that's the highest, 135k. So I'm guessing I don't know, 20 million? Maybe? 100 levels at 100k is 10 million, right? Okay. Yeah, 10 million. And then, I don't know, another 6 million maybe on top. 16 million diamonds, I'd guess. I don't know the exact. No, the tables are the worst. Tables are way worse than the warehouse. Warehouse is affordable. Especially as you make so many diamonds in this game anyway. You tend to make more diamonds than you need. You know, once you hit level 100, you get given way too many. Then you find yourself struggling to spend them. Yeah, that's all good. Yellow and purple, they all match. Blue and green, they all match. Green and blue. So you can change the colours just by moving them. Yeah, see, that went to green. It's finicky, but I want it to be right. Unless it takes too long, and then I'll skip. So they're all blue and green. So we want yellow and purple. We want this to be yellow. That's what I'm saying. So when you don't use diamonds, you just mass collect them, and flowers give you so many. Yeah, it's nice to decorate. I mean, not everyone decorates. Some people just don't care, but I like it to look physically pleasing, and I'm fussy, so I don't really have a choice. I have to go through the pain of putting everything right. Otherwise, I just can't. I can't deal with it. And I'm going so far as to making sure that the colours match. That's how sad I am. Well, the game deserves to be appreciated, in my opinion. It's a good game. By the way, guys, for those that have got Disney Channel, isn't Avatar 2 out today? I think Avatar 2 comes on there today, so I might know what I'm watching later on, because I've not seen it. Am I doing yellow? Yeah. Don't want blue. Want yellow. There it is. Bugger. So hopefully you all got your event done. The event it finishes in 24 hours, so I hope that you got all your rewards, because they're really good rewards in this event. Have you seen it, Kitty? I'm going to watch it tonight. If it is true that it's on tonight, I don't know if it is or not, but I think I'm correct in saying it comes out on the 6th on Disney Plus. We've got loads, Willie. We've got loads of funny sitcoms, British ones. That's purple over there. But I tend to like the naughty ones, the dirty ones, the ones that have not aged very well, shall we say. Off the top of my head, I can't think of a really good, apart from like Only Fools and Horses, which, you know, every British person loves. It's just a classic. We need this to be blue, out of colour. Wednesday, so tomorrow. Okay, maybe it was the 7th then. Yeah, Only Fools, FOOLS, but it's like it's quite old. How old are you, Willie? What year were you born? I'm going to judge you on your age now, just to see if you would get it or not. There may be a lot of stuff in there that you might not understand, because it's like rhyming slang. You're like, what the hell are they talking about? But if you want like, if you want some gay like classic stuff, you can't go wrong with Gimme Gimme Gimme. That's like up there for me. I don't know if Karen replied to you, Swifty. We'll ask her when she comes back on. Okay, so this is all done. We can now start putting flowers down. I wanted to use these Leaning Tower pieces because I've not used them before. 1996, such a good year. I was 11 in 1996. Now we need some flowers. 10 hours. How do I do this by time here? We need more of these because I don't have that many. Pink spurges. Can you believe that, Willie? A little farming game that came out in 2019. I think it was 2019. In February, to be exact. Now 10 hours. Let's put some mustard down. I've been to the States about 5, 6 times. Never done the West Coast though, only the East Coast. I actually had family in Florida. I still have family in Florida. I say actually I did have, but I still have. God love them. My my grandmother's family still live there. So how's everybody's week been so far? Oh my god, that would be amazing. Getting to see some actual American farms. What state do you live in again, Willie? So you classed as the South, Deep South, South Carolina. Okay. So no then, really. I need to check if I've used all my flowers up. I think I have. I think I've got everything of at least one flower down. This is going to be pretty when I'm done. I reckon I could mix Ravender and Rosemary. Ravender and Rosemary. I should mix some of this though. I can mix some of these and these together. That'll be alright. Wait, they are the same time, right? Nope, they're not. Okay. I'm going to mix lavender and totally different plant up. Can you guys hear the bells outside my house? They're ringing really loud. I have my window open partly, so hopefully you can't hear it. 77 of everything. Huh. Kitty, is there anything in the new Disney that you're liking the look of? The new update? I've not had a good look yet, so I'm not actually sure what the update entails. I just know the character that's been introduced. Let's do the white ones. Actually, no, let's do the purple. Did you see the new hoodie? Not hoodie. What's it called? Onesie. Is that a onesie? Something with a really big hood that you can wear. Looked really cool. I saw that. That's about it. I still have yet to get the path. You know, the path that shoots water from it. Still haven't come across that yet in Scrooge's shop. It's quite annoying. I really want it. I'm gonna have to start doing what you do, Kitty, and just refreshing the shop, just so I can get stuff that I want. No probs. I will. I shall do it. See you in an hour, yeah? Yeah, I love it too. Willie, did you recently buy it? Was it you that bought it? That I talked about. You talked about if it's good enough to buy, and I said yes. Is that you, or was it someone else? Are you glad you got it? It's really fun. If you ever have any questions or queries, though, please do ask, because if I don't know the answer to it, Kitty definitely will. I know Swifty played it at some point as well. I'm not sure if she still plays it now, but we're all quite versed in that game. So just pop a question on the Dreamlight page. Okay, that's one side filled. Me, Irene. I'm in black today. I've also changed my light. I've put it over there, somewhere over there, because it was too bright, and it made me look weird. Is fresh good? Hopefully fresh is good. With these ones, I think I'm just going to keep them normal. I'm not going to... Let's keep the middle bit colourful. Let's just put these down. Although I do like mixing these because they look great when you mix them. Yeah, well sticks come from trees, so if you don't put trees down you won't get sticks. So it's really important that you put trees down so you can get the sticks in different areas. But flowers randomly spawn, and in each area there is a one specific flower that's rare, so you need to be careful and try not to miss it, because you need them to make stuff with, the rare flowers. She's literally got 20 hours left, Swifty, I think it was. I think it was about 20 hours left. Swifty, do you still play Dreamlight Valley? I actually might add another set of these. Yeah, it will. If it didn't come back, Willie, you wouldn't be able to make anything, so it's actually a good thing. Okay, so she needs just flowers, right? Oh, I don't know, actually, that might be a bit too much. Oh, no, it's okay. Cool, so that's that done. One more section bit to do. I like this floor as well because when it meets in the middle, it gets this little fountain effect in the middle. I like that. It's a nice little feature. Let's do 61, 62. Yeah, let's put these down. What's the last what's the last prize on this event? Do you know? Yeah, she can't need that much left. She should get it done by morning. What's like the main prize in this event? Does anyone know? If not, I'll look. I forgot I can just look. I don't know why I'm asking you. Let me see. Oh, it's the clock. The fence is the best for me. I love that fence. That fence is so good. I've got this fence everywhere on this farm. It just lights everything up really well, and it's a nice colour as well. It's a nice bright sort of bluish colour. I never really used this path, so I wanted to try and use things that I don't use much of, and that's what I've used. How many of these? 2. Why have you wanted to go to Birmingham, Willie? What's in Birmingham? What's attracted you to Birmingham? I do know it's a huge city. I do know it has the busiest council in the UK. I know it has the biggest train station in the UK because everything south that goes north has to go through Birmingham mainly. So I know it's a pretty big city. I don't see the attraction to it though. I've been once. There's so many more beautiful places in the UK that you could want to go to. So many little villages and little towns and cute seaside resorts that you could visit, and you decided to go to a city in the Midlands. Right, Swifty. Right, exactly. Stratford upon Avon, beautiful. Shakespeare Land, lovely. Okay. Do you know? I don't know what his real name is. I know what his real name is. I don't know if he has a stage name, but I have a friend who I used to go to school with called Liam McGeary. He's from my town. I like history, Swifty. So any place in the UK that has history, which is mostly everywhere, right? Because England and UK in general is really, really old. Always has history. What am I doing? This is 4 hours. I would choose history over anything else. But yeah, if you want to go to Birmingham, I mean Birmingham's alright. I've not really explored it that well, so I can't pass judgment on it too much. What have we got left? 6 hours. 8 hours. That's always on its own, but I have a lot of that, so... let's do some more of these. Is that the only place that you've been to, Swifty, in the UK? Is just Stratford upon Avon? Have you been anywhere else? Where else you been? Oops. 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 Yep. Whitetail flower. I've been to Wales. I've never been to Ireland or Scotland though. I'd love to go. Oh really? So Dover you went because of what? Getting on a boat? Let me tell you about Sevenoaks, Swifty. In Sevenoaks, in the 90s, there was this huge storm in the UK, and in Sevenoaks is named because there were 7 oak trees, and they all blew down except one. So people started calling it One Oaks. because there was just this massive storm that blew all the trees over. It was horrible. We need these now. But Sevenoaks is pretty. I think Sevenoaks is where Victoria Beckham from the Spice Girls comes from. I think that's where she was born. I know her family lived there when she was growing up. Did you like it, Swifty? Yeah? That is weird, Willie. Small world. So we have, just so you know, Willie, and just so you get it right if you do ever come over here. So you have shepherd's pie and cottage pie. Do you know about the differences between the two? Do you know what the difference is between a shepherd's pie and a cottage pie? I imagine you do not, because I don't know many Americans that like lamb. How do you like lamb? Do you like lamb? Are you alright with lamb? Oh wow, you did like it then, Swifty, if you went back 3 times. I don't think I want any more tea, or do I? Okay, so shepherd's pie is lamb mince, basically, with potatoes and carrots and stuff. And then, um, so shepherd's pie and cottage pie is beef. So cottage pie is beef and shepherd's pie is mince. Is lamb, sorry. Just so you know. I might do 3 of these in a row. I'm not going to mix these this time. I've got them mixed on the outside. We don't need to mix them again. Look at the pinky hue effect it gives me at night time with these mushrooms. It did it on my other farm as well. My entrance was just like a dusky pink everywhere. Well, salads are my salads, you know what I mean? Salads aren't really my salads. Salads are totally different in my family. We like the nibbles on salads. We don't want the vegetables. We want the cottage pies. We want the sausage rolls and the quiches and the Scotch eggs and I don't know, ham and all those different things. Okay, that's all done. I think that's done. I've done all the outside and now I've done all the middle, right? Beautiful. 3 more to go. I do need to start farming actually. I've not farmed this farm in a very farming long time. I imagine it's expensive for you guys to come to England by plane. I'm talking about America. I imagine it's not very cheap. No, Swifty, I've not seen that. I mean, I've seen it in pictures and on film and TV, but I've never seen it in real life. No. Where is it even docked? Is it in Portsmouth or something? Or is it in Dover? Okay, it's in Dover, yeah? Or Portsmouth. Wow. Is that just flights? Yeah, Portsmouth. I thought it was. I've been to Portsmouth. Portsmouth is lovely. Maybe it wasn't docked in Portsmouth at the time. I'm not sure. I know that's where our naval capital is. Everything naval based is in Portsmouth in the UK. So the Navy's based there, I think. It's a very pretty part of the country as well. It's right next door to Cornwall. Or is it part of Cornwall? Or Devon? I get confused. Devon or Cornwall? I think Karen said she's been to Scotland, Swifty. I've never been. I'd love to go. Wow. Just for flights though, yeah? Will he not for like hotel and stuff? Just the flights, yeah? Ouch. I remember getting the flights to Florida for £250, about $300 in the early 2000s. That's all it costed, 250 quid. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much it costs now. I've not looked. Are you currently playing Farm Together, Willie? Or are you playing someone else? Or not playing anything? Maybe you're playing Disney? Swifty, you don't play Disney anymore, do you? Dreamlight Valley. I know you didn't want to buy it and then you bought it and then you loved it, but I don't know if you still play that game, do you? I love these little bunny rabbit ears. Took me a year to get them. Look at them. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 5 different colours of them. Really good colours too. Oh yeah, the Premier Inn is such a cheap hotel, but it's amazing quality. It really is, and the beds are lovely too. I've stayed in so many. I like a Premier Inn. They know what they're doing. It's a chain of hotels, but affordable. Mhm. Yeah, they're lovely. They're really clean too. Because my thing is like cleanliness more than anything. Yeah, you can't go wrong with you can't go wrong with Premier Inn. Idling, so I'm guessing you got your farm hands working, yeah? I better start going in my houses and cooking, I think. I'm debating whether to put a train on this farm. I think it's one of the hotel chains now where you can't even call them anymore. You have to book online, so they're you can't call them up, which sucks because sometimes you want to talk to someone. Oh my God, Willie, which train did you see? Did you see my first ever video of my train? I don't think I'm in the shot. I don't think I'm on camera, but I was very proud of that train. I planned where it was going to go, what it was going to look like, the directions that it took. I really loved that train. I should go back and watch that video. It was like 12 minutes long. It was a 12-minute train ride. I've not really thought about a train on this one, but I only do trains once I've finished my farm. I don't plan building a train whilst building a farm. It's too hard for me. I can't do it. So I always finish my farm first. Your train's already unlocked, so I don't know what level it is to unlock, but your train station is here. This is your train station. It's in this section, the objects section. So you click it, and then you go travel to an empty spot. You stick it down, and then you just stick some train tracks down. So if I do this much, and then you go up to the train station, press X, and you just jump on the train, and let it take you on a journey. And then it's you're up to you then, wherever you train, you decide to lay the tracks. Yeah, of course you had it the entire time. You just never checked it. You never looked. Start building a train. Come on. You had the train station all along and never bothered to look at what it could do. What? Now where was I? Where did I finish there? It's not too expensive neither. Well, if it's pricey if you haven't got the medals, I suppose. Oh. Ah. Oh my god, your brain must have just exploded. Could you imagine not realising you could actually jump on the train? You had it as decoration only. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, Swifty. Then, yeah, you're a bit stuck, unfortunately. How's your gold nugget, Swifty? Can you trade them in? Willie, you've just opened up your whole game. Your whole game has just become a new game in literally seconds. Oh dear, Swifty. I think, Swifty, you are spending more money than you're making. I think you're spending more than what you have. I think if there was a bank that lent you money in this game, you would be owing them thousands. Are you sure? You have no gold, you've got no gold nuggets, and you have no medals. So what have you got? Have you got diamonds? Oh, maybe it was diamonds you're running out of. Okay, so gold you're fine with. Hmm. Do it, Willie. See, what I do, right, is I finish a farm like this, and then I look at the paths, and I go, okay, I'm gonna delete a road, is what I do, and then I'll start to delete like roads, and that's where my train will go. So really, my train track is already down. It's just replaced right now with a road. So it's much simpler for me to replace a road with train tracks than to build around a train. That's how I tend to do my tracks, if I decide to have one. Is just replace road for train tracks. And Bob's your uncle. And sometimes paths. There's nothing stopping you from replacing a path with a train track too. I just don't think I want to do a train track on this one. I'm not sure. If I did, I don't know what I'd remove. I better start selling some of this stuff. I've got a lot of crap in storage right now. I've not really got the money to spend on tables, so I'm not going to need it. Willie, you don't lose money or diamonds by recycling. Everything you've put into your farm, when you recycle, you get back. And if you want to see how much you get back, just click on the recycle button and it'll tell you. You don't lose anything. Unless you've got your storage full. If you've got a lot in your storage, you will lose your storage. Everything that you've got right now in your storage will be gone. But apart from that, you don't lose money or gold or medals or anything. Get it all back. You do. You do, Willy boy. You get everything back that you've spent on your farm. Everything. If you manually do it, you won't. If you recycle in bulk, you will. Should we read it together? Let's read it together, Willy. Where is recycling? Somewhere at the bottom, I would imagine. Jobs, houses, quests, resources, seasons, vehicles, buildings. Where is it? I'm literally going to read it to you now. It's going to be somewhere. Is it somewhere here? You don't lose what's in your bank account though. when you go and recycle, I forget how to do it. When you go to recycle, right, and as you can see, I've got up in that corner, whatever's in that corner. When you recycle, you get to keep what's in that corner, but it's telling you that this is what's on your farm right now. So this game is going to give me that in the middle and that in the corner. You don't lose anything. You don't lose a single penny. So who told you lies? Who told you these lies and fictions? What would you guys do if I pressed X by mistake? I better make sure I don't. So I'm going to get 187,788,000 diamonds, 9.22k medals, and I'm going to get 214,477,000 diamonds and 5.97 medals. So I don't lose any of that. I keep it. The only thing I will lose is what's in my storage. As you know, when you recycle, all of your barns are gone, so you lose all of your storage that you amassed. The only thing that you don't lose is your warehouse storage. So as long as that warehouse is quite high, you get to keep everything that's in your storage. If I deleted mine now, I would lose 8,000 flowers, because I get 10,000 storage maximum. Anything above 10,000 storage I would lose. So it's a good thing to recycle. Hey Lone Wolf, it's rare to see you on a Tuesday. I reckon you're off work. Swifty, I think I would have cried. Nah, Willy, no. No, don't ever recycle little by little. In fact, Willy, recycling little by little gives you half of what you spent. You should never do that. If I recycle this one block of path here, it's only gonna give me half of what I spent on it. You don't do that. Recycle everything. Just make sure you empty your storage first. Make sure your storage is at 0 before recycling. That's the only thing you need to do. The game's got you covered. It's got your back. Happy Tuesday, Lone Wolf. How are you? All right? Well, that's 2 things you've learnt today, Willy. 2 mind-blowing things. It's going great, Wolf, thanks. Yeah, it's a Tuesday. I'm a bit hungry. Apart from that, I'm alright. How are you? Are you on holiday, Wolf? Are you currently on a day off? Or have you switched your shifts up to different hours? Oh, very nice. Nice new pair of glasses, eh? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm alright. A bit tired, but I'll survive. It's been quite cold here today, in fact. These past 2 weekends have been lovely, thankfully. And then it's work time in the week, and it turns cold again and grey. But this weekend, this weekend, Wolf, it's going to be really warm. It's supposed to be 29 degrees, so get ready for a little mini heat wave coming our way. Yeah, I've got some nice new oil, like for tannin oil. So hopefully I'll get a little bit brown. Lucky. Yeah, Saturday should be nice. Hopefully it's nice Sunday as well. But it's supposed to be really warm. I'm going to change my tractor. I like this tractor because for some reason it gives you leaves. Leaves just fall out of it. It's the only tractor that does that. I've checked all the others and I've never seen on any other tractor with leaves that pop out of it like this. I might change the colour. I need to do another section of trees because I don't have enough trees on this farm at all. So I need to do another section of trees and then one section with animals and fish, and then the last section I need to talk to Kitty about because I really want to do something pixel art. I'm not very good at it, but Kitty's amazing at pixel art, so I really want to do some weird thing in one of the squares. I don't know which square, but I'd like to do that. I'm jealous. I wish I could go like tanned quite easy. I have to go through the pain of going a little bit red to go brown. I'm quite fair skinned, so I have to suffer. It's the Irish in us, unfortunately. Okay, I've had enough of farming flowers. Willie, do you know how to mass collect these crops, for instance? I don't know if I ever told you this secret. It's a secret and it's quick, so I don't know if it's any interest to you, but you'll have to let me know if it is. See that? Collect. Yoink. Much quicker. Do I have to do these? I don't want to do these. I'm going to delete that quest. I'm not doing 30-minute crops. Thanks, Wolf. I'll take that as a compliment. Idiot. Yeah. These are the little sprinklers. They just, it just means I don't have to water my own plants. I hate watering my own plants. Yeah, you'll see them burst into life now and again. I like to hear them too. Sometimes they break though. Yeah, we do, Willie. Yeah, in the summer we have white patches and yeah. Unfortunately. Oh, I missed some sunflowers there. Willie, have you been seeing how I've been farming? Do you know about the trick? The quickness of collecting all the crops that are ready. Have you been watching how I've been doing it? Yeah, they do look nice, don't they? I always put them down because they're a pretty colour and they're like nothing else looks like them. Well, one other crop looks like it, but it's red. I'm planting celery. I don't know why, because it doesn't give me that much gold. Okay, you got to pay attention, Willie. Are you ready? Yeah. So when you want to collect your crops, usually, well, not usually, but most people, they just jump up and down constantly, don't they? Oh, I'm too fat to get in there. So usually people do this, right? I don't do this. I don't do that. I just collect like this. Up to 99. It's quicker because you're not stopping, you see, you're just jumping once. And then I collect. See? Much quicker. And it saves you petrol too. Nope. Well, it kind of is recycling, but you're recycling finished crops. So finished crops, you still get everything from it. So you're basically recycling finished crops, but you get all of the gold and you only have to jump once with your tractor, so it's much quicker. But you can only do it with crops. You can't do it with trees and you can't do it with flowers because you will delete them. With crops you are deleting them, but you are getting the money for them, so you can only do it with crops. Yeah, man. It's good hacks. I remember when I first found out, I was like, what? All the time I've saved by not having to jump up and down 3 times on the same spot. I'll take that, thank you very much. Some nice crops in autumn. I forget about autumn crops. It's not a bug, Willie. It's not really a bug. Um, it's just a mass delete, but you are deleting something that's finished its cycle. So this took 10 hours, but because it's ready, you can recycle it and still get all the money for it. So it's not really a bug. It's just some people don't think outside the box, you see. But with plants and trees, you can't do that because they don't die. They're not a one-time pickup. They're constant pickups. So you can't do it to anything that's constantly getting picked up, like fish, animals, things like that. It's just for crops. Oh, I'm not the only one that knows about it, Wolf. I just pay attention is all. I'm just paying attention. Yeah, you don't lose a single penny, and you save on petrol, and that's really important at the beginning of the game when everything you do costs so much petrol that you've got none left. So to mass delete once you've got your tractor at the beginning of the game is a relief. Because you're not constantly jumping up and down on the same spot. No, no man, I'm making money from it. Of course, I wouldn't do that for nothing. I am actually harvesting, that's the thing. It's just quicker, right? And we all want to save time in our lives and effort and our fingers, our sore fingers. So just mass delete crops that are finished and move on with your life. I mean, I can prove it to you. I can mass delete. I will collect this set of 9, right? And this is going to give me how much? 22,000, 27,026, right? Is that what that was? 27.26. Now if I mass delete this instead, 2726, you get the exact same amount. So you don't lose anything and you save petrol. So just do not do it with your flowers. I went on someone's farm once. I went on someone's farm and they gave me, they allowed me full access to their farm. I could do anything I wanted to, and I deleted all their strawberries and it wasn't even ready. Cheers, Willie. And there's a video of someone in chat screaming at me not to press X, and I deleted all of this poor man's strawberries. I got the hell out of there very quickly. So if you don't pay attention, it is easy to mass delete stuff by mistake. I always do a 2-hour stream. Oh, not a 24. Yeah, Lone Wolf, it was so funny. There is a video of me doing it on Twitter somewhere on my page. It's just a bit further back, like 6 months ago or something, but it was so funny. Yeah. The thing was, I said to the guy, because he was talking to me in the ear as I was playing this game, and I don't do that anymore because people used to come on my farm and talk to me, and I'm like, I'm trying to stream, so I stop people from doing that now. But he was like, yeah, I'll give you permission. If you could just go collect some strawberries for me. And some of his strawberries were ready, but some were not. And I just kept mass deleting his strawberries, not realizing until someone in the stream said, Jamie, are you drunk? Are you actually drunk or something? Because you are deleting crops that are not even ready. I was like, no. And he could hear me laughing. So God knows what he thought I was laughing about. And obviously couldn't say anything because he could hear me and you guys could hear me. It was a terrible situation I don't wish to repeat again. So yeah, be careful when you're mass deleting, because you can get carried away. Okay, cows, you are fed. Irene, I don't think you were with us at the time, Irene. Yeah, my name's Jamie, yeah. French for love. Well, mixed. Mix the letters around and it'll spell love in French. J'aime. People tend to spell it like the French word for love, but it's not correct. Yeah, I like the name Jamie. It can be like masculine or feminine, can't it? Like Jamie Lee Curtis. I knew a girl called Jamie. She was lovely. But I've known men called Jamie too, including me. What, you think there's a lot of Jamies in the world? I've not heard that many. I've heard like a couple of people called Jamie in my life, but only me really. Yeah, there's a girl at my work called Taylor, but she spells it Tayla. She's South African. I reckon these must be really high leveled because I plant blackcurrants a lot. I think there's a red currant bush as well. Irene, are you going to be here on Thursday? Did you have any nicknames, Wolf? Instead of Jamie, did you have any other names that people used to call you? My nan used to call me Jimbo a lot. She used to call me Jim or Jimbo. I guess with you, Willie, sorry, that people call you Matt quite a lot then. I like that song, Irene. Come on, Irene. Come on, Irene. Dexy's Midnight Runners. Yeah, it was the old people that used to call me Jimbo. I don't know why, because it's not a very nice... I don't like that name, Jimbo. But it was what my grandparents called me, so I got used to it. Yeah. Or is it Yojimbo? I'm getting Final Fantasy X vibes from Yojimbo. What do we want? I love this crop. This is my favourite crop. Just how it looks. Nothing in the game looks like this crop. Nothing else comes close to this bushy, beautiful looking green crop. BB boy. That's very late for you, Irene. Why was you 2 hours later than usual? What was that all about? What were you doing till 12:30 in the morning? Oh, 80s music, eh? It's not my favourite. I was born in the 80s and it's not my favourite type of music. I like a couple of songs from the 80s, but I'm a 90s more sort of person. It's hard for old people or the older generation to switch from calling you a name because they're just used to it. There's a lot of people on Xbox, Willie. You'll be surprised. Way more people on Xbox than on the bloody PlayStation. Yeah, I love the 90s, Irene. I love 90s music. 80s, I like music like really poppy sort of music. The Kylie Minogues and I don't know who else do I like. Madonna and stuff in the 80s is great as well. Yeah, do it, Willie. Do it, do it, do it. Me too, Lone Wolf. I remember when I was a youngster, and I remember going to America for the first time, and I remember seeing Judge Judy, and I hated her. I hated, detested how she spoke to people, how rude she was to people. Now I'm 40, I adore the bones off that woman. I think she's great. She can smell bullshit a mile off. She tells you how it is. She's honest and truthful, and she won't let anybody piss on her back and tell her it's raining. I hated her, but now as an older person, I totally appreciate where she's coming from, because I too cannot stand people beating around the bush. You just want them to get to the point, and if they go off tangent, I get annoyed. Like, stick to the path. Let's not go off. Let's not muddy waters. Let's just get to the point and answer the questions. So yeah, I like Judge Judy now. Ever since I hit 30, I was like, yeah, that woman is amazing. I am straight to the point, Irene. And funnily enough, Irene, I think a lot of, so far, people from the Netherlands, they are very direct and to the point. Do you not think, Irene, do you not think that people from the Netherlands are direct and tell you how they think and what they feel? Because I've got that impression from all of the people that watch me from the Netherlands. They are, yeah. I got it instantly. And I was like, I like that. I love to know, first of all, are you telling me the truth? And second of all, be fucking truthful and say how you feel and what you think. I can't bear people that just walk around on eggshells, not scared in case somebody is offended by something. Do you know what I mean? If you don't like me, tell me, because I'm going to tell you. I like that, Irene. It's a good trait that people have that for me. I know some people might not like it. Some people might be put off by it, or it's brash or rude. But I personally like it. But I did notice it from the Dutch. The Dutch are quite direct and say what they think. Yeah, I definitely like her more as an adult, Wolf, for sure. Yeah, that woman is these past few years, she's been the richest, most paid woman in entertainment in America. She gets paid a fortune, not just because of her personality, but just because she owns the rights to some of the TV shows that she's on, and she gets cuts and stuff like that. The woman is a powerhouse, and she must be like 70 now. 70, 75 years old or whatever. She's got more energy than I have. No, it's Judge Judy. Judge Judy, Irene. Judge Judy, that woman. I tell you, the day she passes is going to be a terrible day for me, because that's up there with the Queen, in my opinion. I love Judge Judy. I like this crop. I need more fruit. I think my last farmhand, I'm going to put down trees for it and just get it to do constantly fruit trees, because I don't make much fruit on this farm. I'm not getting much fruit at all. They stole 3,000. Really? Was it one of the waitresses that stole it, Irene? I mean, you don't know, but is that what we're guessing? That one of the waitresses was stealing money from the tips? Lone Wolf, first of all, your grammar is lovely. For someone, are you said your was Japanese or did you say Chinese? I forget. Is it your first language, right? Yeah, they need a safe, Irene. They need to hide that shit in a safe. How are people getting their hands on tip money? I know what you mean, Wolf. People just need to just get to the point. Get to the point. My job requires me to talk to a lot of people, a lot of customers, and I don't think people realise that I don't want to listen to how your day went. I don't know you. We're not family. I don't know you at all. Just tell me what you want and get to the point very quickly. I'm not here for it. I really am not. I don't bother other people and my issues and problems that, I don't care about. So why are you telling me about how your day went and how, this bad things happened? And I just want you to get off the phone very quickly. Just tell me what you want, I'll help you, and then we can go. It's like false modesty or being false. That's how I see it in life. And you work with the general public, don't you, Wolf? Well, you have great grammar. Do you? God, you have to be so patient when you're working with the public. You really do. But I'm not the sort of person to work with the public. I know we talk about stuff and I'm doing something now in public, right? I'm talking to you guys. I'm having a great old time. But we know each other. We kind of know each other really well. And we talk all the time and we can just talk about anything on the stream. But when it comes to work or people being false, like if I went to Tesco's and I went and bought some food and I'm paying and someone says, how has your day gone? I don't think they care how my day went, so why ask? Do you know what I mean? It's just, to me, it's fake and false. I just want to pay for my food and leave. Like, we don't need to make a conversation. I don't know you. I'm probably never going to see you again. And you're holding up the queue because people behind me are now tutting because you're asking me questions. Just let me go. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit messed up in the head. I just don't have time for it. Wow, we've done an hour and a half already. Oh, wow, you do have a mixture, Wolf. So Sri Lankan, half mainland Chinese and Mauritius. I don't think I want to plant anything in winter. Winter's not very good. Actually, winter is good for this. So a bit of everything then. A bit of mixture of everything. Yeah, I don't need polite, not if it's not sincere or meant for real. Irene wants to know, Irene, do you want to know where he lives now or where he's from? Because that's two very different questions. Okay, so he did both. I get people asking me, well, where you from? And I'll tell them where I was originally from, where I'm born. And they're like, you're miles away. I'm like, yeah, because you asked me where I'm from, not where I'm living. It's two totally different questions. No, I do, Irene. I actually do. If I you must know me by now, Irene. If I didn't want to ask a question or didn't feel like I wanted to know the answer, I wouldn't ask. I really wouldn't ask if I didn't care about like actually what you have to say. So I don't do it just to be sincere, but I know a lot of people who work in the public do, and it's not something I really want. So I think I'm just built differently from some other people. Because even in a clothes shop, if someone come and ask me, like, do you need help? No, I don't need help. And if I did need help, I would ask. So please leave me alone. I don't know, I get very uptight when people just keep coming over and asking me if I'm okay or do I need help or how was your day. Like, leave me alone, please. Well, I'm honoured, Irene. Thanks for being honest. Because again, I like honesty. You don't have to tell me, everything. But if you say something, it's nice, right? Something that's truthful. And I use you guys as my personal therapist, so I get to let all of my shit out on you guys, and you just get to listen and sometimes offer advice, which is nice. These are really big fields, and they're all green and blue, which is making me very happy. I'm gonna wait for spring. I think Irene, you originally came over to me, didn't you? Because I think it said safe space in one of the hashtags. That was why, wasn't it? I remember. Oh my God, Irene, you should see the lavender in my garden. It is going crazy right now. It's like turned into this monster. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if you saw it on the pictures of what you're growing on the Discord page, but it's grown into this thing. I think I might have to get some secateurs and just cut the hell out of it just to trim it back once I know which season to cut it back in. Oh my God, Irene. I don't know what happened with this lavender, but it's gone like I've been feeding it giant plant food or something. It's just that it went from this small thing that I took a picture of just before summer into this huge, humongous thing that I now don't know what to do with. Oh, I love lavender, Swifty. It's like I've done something, Wolf, that's just kicked it up the butt. I don't know. I did trim the garden back about a month ago, and since then it's just gone from getting big to bigger. Yeah, some people it don't agree with. I do think that it helps people to sleep, but I've got it just under my window outside, and I've got three of them, and one of them has just took off like a rocket. I don't know what I did, but I'm very happy. I'd rather it be big. I just need to figure out now if there's any way I can cut it and maybe move it somewhere else. I forget what the term is called in botany, but um, maybe Irene would know the term for cuttings. I think it's cuttings, right? You take cuttings of plants and re you replant it somewhere else. That's what I should be doing with that lavender. Someone did tell me that lavender grows crazy. Mine took a year, but it's finally caught up with itself. Oh, thanks, Irene. We care about you too. Now try and sleep well. Don't be staying up till 12:30 listening to 80s music. I don't think I could eat lavender, Wolf. I don't think I could eat lavender. My ex used to struggle with sleep, and he used to buy this lavender spray that you would spray on your pillow, and he used to sleep like a baby. He used to sleep like a baby. I, on the other hand, don't need it. I always sleep well, but I like the smell of lavender. I've never been put off by it. Irene, I'll see you Thursday, yeah? That's you done. We've got 3 more spaces to go. Gosh. That was nice of him, Swifty. I get confused with lavender and rosemary. I know, like, one is a herb, but they kind of do look similar to me. Has your mum passed, Irene, or is she still with us? It was considerate. Oh, well, what are you going to do? You going to do anything in memory of it? Oh, they just moved it in from the pot. Okay, well, mine's buried in the ground, so I don't think I'd be able to fulfill your wish of getting it removed to the other side. Had it been in a pot, I would have, though. Probably. I think you should do something, Irene, something special. Have you got anything in mind? I don't really want diamonds anymore. Diamonds are not needed. I have enough diamonds to keep me going until this farm is fully filled. It's gold that I need to start looking at, and I may start actually trading in my gold nuggets for money as well. Cheesecake. You're gonna get cheesecake. Why don't you, Irene, get some cute little ornament that you can put in the garden and like dedicate it to your mum so she could be in your garden? I don't know, with like a solar panel that lights up when the sun's out and stuff. My friend collects angels and she has them in her garden, and she has like mushrooms and stuff that she built that the angels live in, and that she's really into angels. Yeah, exactly, Irene. So why don't you get something that lights up? So it charges in the day, and then at night time it lights up, and then you could like have your mum in your garden with you as a commemoration. No, we met here, Wolf. Irene came along because she saw I had safe space hashtagged on one of my videos, and she started talking, didn't you, Irene? And it's been what, 4 months, 5 months, possibly, maybe 6. But we are coming up to a year, guys. This month is the year. This is the whole year that I started. I started in June of last year. So I don't know if you can believe it, but it's been a year. Yeah, it would be cool. It'd be really nice to like have like something that you can remember your mum by. Obviously, it has to represent your mum, though, right? So it has to be something that your mum would enjoy or like or see or anything like that. I need to get petrol. I like these windmills. I never used to use these that much, but I really like them now. I wish it wasn't so dull in colour, though. But look at the detail. Look at the wood. This game is great for detail, it really is. See you, Irene. Have a good night, yeah? I want to manage to get all of this farm collected by the end of the stream. I've made about 100 million on stream today, so it's not too shabby. What do you need, Swifty? Yeah, people do that with robins and butterflies. I've heard that as well. Robins in winter. Um, they say that seeing a robin's an omen um, in winter, but butterflies I'm not so sure about. How much have you got now? Last time we spoke, you said you had 3 million. How much have you got now then? Have you spent it all? What are you See, I can't see what you're doing. All I see is your map from above, so I can't really help you. But then you don't need help. You know how to play this game. Well, fish, yeah, I suppose. So, so I know what your map looks like, and I know you have a lot of blue in between, right? So are all those blue patches fish, or are they just water paths or something? And who's fishing them? You or a farmhand? Uh-huh. And I'm trying to remember. So so fish give you diamonds and gold, don't they? It depends what fish you've got. Okay. I guess you're doing that. That's a good thing. You need your farmhands to constantly keep on top of it. They're gonna make you money. Yeah, I do too, Wolf. I wish this was cross-compatible, and I hope to God that they make it cross-compatible in Farm Together too. It's gonna be great. I did tell them. I left them a stern note on one of their posts, and they liked it as well. That Farm Together 2 needs to be cross compatible. It's on the top of everyone's list. It needs to be on everyone's list. Okay, one more field. One more field to go. Look at this cute path as well. I love it. Nice. We've got more fruit as well. I don't know if Wolf plays this game. Do you, Wolf? Willie, you will waste no more hours. Just do what I'm doing. Head to the center of the middle line. Press the square button. Square button. Square button. Well, I'm square button. Square, square, square. It's so much quicker. Oh, Wolf. You shouldn't let that affect you playing the game. There's loads of people that play this on PC. In fact, there's more people that play this on bloody PC than Xbox and PlayStation combined, and Switch. PC, this is a really popular game on Steam, and I'll tell you why it's a popular game on Steam, because Steam always do really good deals on the packs. Steam do way better deals than PlayStation. Well, either way, Wolf, thanks for sticking around. Which one do you play on mostly, Willie? PC or Xbox? Which one is your biggest farm on? I swear these sunflowers face the sun, and I swear throughout the day they move, just like the cactus. Sunflowers and cactuses, they have some very scary shit going on in the backgrounds of these games. Is it, Willie? Okay. I think this game is about... I don't know how much this game is. This game was really cheap with the packs, but I had to buy mine. I had to buy mine separately, so it cost me a fortune. I bought all like, I don't know, 15 packs or whatever, one by one. So I did not get a good deal. But on Steam, they were selling this game for like 28 quid, including the packs. Oh my god, Swifty, so unfair. How amazing would it have been to play this game with all the packs ready and raring to go, and every time you leveled up, you know, you didn't unlock just one thing but 6. I would have loved that. Is that how much it is? 20 euros. 20 euros is good for this game. This game has given me so many hours of pure enjoyment. Like, 20 quid has never lasted me 2,000 hours of games, for sure. It's so worth it. Have I got lights? Oh, I do. Yeah, I do. I was going to say, I'm sure I've got lights in between these trees. I do. Wow. Okay, 46 quid is quite a lot. I didn't know it was that much. That's obviously not on sale, Wolf, because that went down to about £20 for everything at Christmas. You should keep your eye out for it, because it will get cheaper, I promise you. And if you can pick it all up for £20, then you'll be laughing. I need to start... hang on. Oops. I'm stuck. We weren't talking about much, Swifty. We're talking about the game. The game is £46 for all of the game and the packs. How much is it costing you, Swifty, to open a section of your map? Yeah, the Steam sales are so better. They're so much better than the Xbox and PlayStation. I reckon it would be, Swifty, about 50k. No, 28k. I know you've not got it though. You must have about 15k, right? You reckon? Have you filled everything in for what you've currently unlocked? Because it's pointless opening a new section if you've still got space, right? Oh, it might be 16k then, yeah. Oh, that was weird. I just jumped back. Yeah, don't look. Just keep filling in what you've got. PlayStation does have good sales. It just never had good sales of packs on this. I mean, I get a lot of my games from sales, and I also don't pay a penny for them. I'm a member of the monthly thing, so I get a lot of games that I play for free. But they always have a sale on PlayStation. Sometimes 2 or 3 sales at once. So they'll do a summer sale mixed with a JRPG sale, mixed with a, I don't know, new release sale. They're always getting sales on them. They're not that bad. I don't know what Xbox and stuff are like, but as a PlayStation player, I have no complaints with their sales. Not really. I just wish I got farmed together for much cheaper than I paid. But that was me being impatient. I'm sure at some point they may have had all the packs, but I never saw it. And then once you've got the packs, you're never going to look to see if there's a sale on the pack, so I don't know, maybe I missed it. This is what I like about the game. It's the attention to detail. Just the number 21 sitting on that pulley thing that gives you the your number 21 in the queue. I love stuff like that. The little fish in the bin, and the sinks that have those handles that clean fish and the knives that are hanging up behind the counter that you can't even see from the front. I appreciate stuff like this, I really do. And the floor that's grating. And the fish that's on the weighing scales. It took me a year and a half to realise that there's a door on the second floor of the flower shop, for God's sake. It's just things like that that I love about this game so much. Is it, Wolf? Yeah, so there was... I can only guess to how many packs there were. I actually think that one of my packs that I brought was... that looks weird. One of the packs I brought was a season pack. So there was 4 packs in one, and I think I got it for £7. So that was the only time I ever got a good deal on the packs. The rest I paid full price for, so £3.25 or whatever. And so that probably added another £35 to the game. So in all, I spent about 55 quid. But I would spend it all again. I love the packs, all of them. Some of them are good and some of them are not great, but each one has like a redeeming quality that you're like... I mean, for instance, I hate the circus pack. Hate it. Hate the circus pack. Nothing in it I like, apart from the tractor. So at least there was one thing in the pack that I really wanted that I liked, and it was well worth it because it's a tractor that's small, quick and quiet. Some of these tractors are really loud. That circus tractor is the quietest tractor in the game, and sometimes I like to use it if I got headache. And then there's some great costumes in the game. Some beautiful costumes, and then there's some shops in the game, and you know which you know if the object has come from a pack or not, because it'll be highlighted in purple. So if we go look over here, for instance, all of this that you see at the minute, this is all from packs. So all of these purple objects are packed objects. So this is everything that I would not be able to put down had I not had the packs. I turn the music off because I don't want to be copyright claimed, and now I'm used to playing the game without music. It was only recently when I uploaded a video of my farm, this farm from start to finish, and where I'm up to so far, that I really missed the music, because Josh Woodward's music is lovely. I really like it, and I used his music in the video. All I had to do was copy and paste the copyright claim stuff, and I was fine to use it then. But I can't do that for every stream and do my editing. So I just turn the music off now. Now I'm used to playing without it. Look how much this is going to cost me. 211 million. If I pressed X right now, it would leave me with 50 million, which is a scary number, because I have a lot of animals that need feeding. I'm not going to do that. I also want to get rid of a quest. Which quest do I not like? That can go. Hate that quest. Discard, yes. We'll pick another one up in 5 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm just going to start trading this in for gold. My friend had a really big farm and had millions and billions and trillions of gold coins, and he told me to always trade in your gold nuggets for money. I was like, okay. So I'm about to make 8 million in gold, which is nothing, but you know, do that 10 times, that's 80 million, that's a lot of money. And it's money that I need right now. This is why it's good to play this game on PC, because you could literally just get your mouse and slide it across. I can't, no, Swifty, unfortunately. Okay, we're halfway through. Swifty, you should just be planting a lot of crops. Crops is going to be your friend. Until you get bigger and until you get more fish, crops is the way to go. I like gold nuggets too. I know the ones you're talking about. It's got the little, what do we call them? The little miner, isn't it? Little miner who digs gold nuggets out of mines. It's him on the box, right? Yeah. I know the one. Let's just take 6 million. Wow, I'm rich. That did so much for me. I'm so lucky. Eggs. Cheese. It's a quest crop, so that's going to give you... I actually don't want to get rid of vegetables. That's going to give you medals, right? Eggs. Get rid of eggs. Eggs, eggs, eggs. All I want is eggs. To be honest, I'm done with quests now. I still do them just out of habit, and it's nice to see a lot of orange on your map, but it's not something I go look for, to be honest. I have enough medals to not worry about it. Go on then. While we're doing this and whilst we're chatting, this is your moment to chat, guys. This is your moment where you've got my fullest of attentions. Because I have just got my finger on the X button. I actually don't need to hold this control pad. I do have I do have a little trick that I use that allows me to not have to hold the remote control. And I have so much chickens that eggs are not going to be a problem anymore. And I have griffins too, so... Let me have a look on Discord. So I'm now doing it hands-free. And if you guys didn't see my video, I did put up a lovely little video on Discord page on the farm together section that showed you my farm absolutely bare, and then me adding bits and pieces. So then it finally finishes on where I'm at the moment, which is nice. But it was the music that I liked. Swifty, you should be rich. You have a lot of stuff on your farm. Where's the other picture that you had? Yeah, you have done more. I can see this the middle. So you've opened up another whole load of slots, haven't you, today? This was on the 4th. It's now the 6th. So 2 days ago. Yeah, I can see what you've done. You've opened up a lot more. No wonder you're low on diamonds. But, like I said, you have a lot of stuff. I'm trying to figure out if they're trees, flowers, or fields. I think 2.8 is good. 2.8 is good. It depends if you're what you're buying with them, though. It depends what you're after. Yeah, 13.5k gems is not going to last you very long, Swifty. No farm plots. Why not? You want to start getting your farm plots down. That's where you start getting your levels. Get your levels on your crops, and that's where you make more money. I would get a couple more farms down, Swifty. That's going to help you with money for sure, and leveling up too. You're planning them for the corners. Well, maybe you should replan, because you really should have crops down. Crops is your bread and butter of the farm. Crops is more important to me than trees. I hate trees. Trees don't give me enough money. Well, I manually do crops. What do you mean? I manually do crops. Crops is way better money than trees, though. Go have a smoke. Go have a smoke, Wolf. Oh yeah, I hate trees. They just don't make money. That's the problem. I struggle to get a tree above 1,000 gold. In fact, I would be very surprised if I own a tree that gives me 1,000 gold per season. Are you Swifty? What are you going to do instead then? Nothing. You're just going to cold turkey, no smoking. Are you going to vape, or are you going to do anything? Patches? Oh God, a cold turkey. I don't know if I could do it, Swifty. But good luck if you do. It's a good thing. Willie, that's the whole point of recycling. We all have a shit farm to start with because we're trying to do quests. We're trying to get from A to B, so we'll have paths that go all over the place. Like, your farm is going to be a mess. It's when you unlock everything and you can then afford to put whatever you want to down, however you want to. That's when it becomes good. So don't worry about your farm looking like shit. Just save us up as much money as possible, recycle, and start from the beginning. Yeah, you told Karen, but I don't know if Karen was on stream. She said hello and then she didn't reply to you, so I don't think she saw that comment. Why don't you put it in the crafts page, Swifty, and copy Karen in? I'm sure you and her would be great if you both did it and saw how each of you got on. Yeah, when's it coming? When are you going to get it? I'd love to do Lego. I just don't have the space. You know, once you build Lego, you don't want to break it, right? And some of these bloody Legos are huge. So I can't do it. I'm going to get this down to 5k and then I'm going to move on to the flowers. We've got roughly 2 minutes. Actually, where are the flowers? I never can find my bloody flower shops. And as you can see, I have shops everywhere. I have shops so condensed in that middle section of the map, it's unbelievable. But don't forget, shops are really good for boosting your storage, so get shops down, guys. Get your shops down and get your storage boosted, for God's sake. What does a flower shop give you? 400 flower storage? 5 flower shops is going to give you 2,000 storage instantly. It's a bloody good thing, these shops, and they look great too. I have loads of them. What did you unlock, Swifty? What animal did you get? Not a deer. You didn't unlock the deer. Oh no. Did you unlock an ostrich? You must be unlocking high Texel sheep. Texel sheep, aren't they from Netherlands, Swifty? And they're an island in Netherlands, somewhere around Netherlands that Texel sheep come from. Someone told me that. I think they're from your neck of the woods, Swifty. By the way, Swifty, did you ever complete Harry Potter? I don't know. I think maybe I just give you more credit then. I give you more credit than you used to. I think you know everything. Maybe I'm giving you too much credit then. I shall hold back on the questions. What did you have to stop? What did you have to stop because of your health? Oh, okay. Did you enjoy it? Did you like the game? I still haven't played it. Still haven't purchased it. I don't own the game at all. Oh. And so how did that game affect your health? Was it because you were so hooked on it that you couldn't sleep, or was it the sitting down for long periods of time? What was the hazard to health on the game? Right. Do you think it had anything to do with the game then? Maybe you just got ill. No. Well, you know better than I do. It's just a shame we didn't get to finish the game that you love so much. You'll probably go back to it at some point though, right? That game's bloody expensive. I think it's still expensive. I have got it on if it goes for sale to let me know, but I don't think it's going to go on sale anytime soon. Yeah. But anyway, I've got Aloy to finish to do, and I've also got Assassin's Creed in October, so I'm going to be busy with RPGs and open world games for the next year at least. So I'm not going to get it, not yet, not in a rush. I'm going to be playing Forbidden West for a good while. It's nice to jump on that game. I was on it yesterday for a little while whilst I wasn't streaming, and I took a few of the robots out. It's such a good game, and I'm into the story too. I'm digging the story. Sometimes stories get a bit too convoluted for me to understand what the hell's going on, but the story in Horizon Forbidden West is really good. I guess we better call it a day, guys. I'm with my unicorns. They've got tattoos on their thighs. They got big old butts. And they're kissing. Ah. What the hell have I got on my back? I don't know why I've got Easter eggs on my back. I need to take that off. Yeah, anyway guys, I will be back on Thursday. Thanks for watching again, it was fun. We got a few things done. We definitely finished off that section down there. It looks weird because I've not surrounded it with red stuff. And then we've got 3 more sections to go, but I'll be back on Thursday. I don't know what I'm playing. Yeah, it's been 2 hours, Wolf. I'm now off. I will update the Discord and Twitch page accordingly once I know. But I'll see you Thursday. Yeah, thanks for keeping me company. No problem, Wolf. And I hope to see you again soon in the week, Wolf, yeah? See ya. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Bye.